Hello there, Metal Gear fans. Dried Moss here with a look at the epic Metal Gear Solid The Legacy Collection Low Edition. That's right. This thing was dropped in by a C-130 earlier this evening. Nice rugged design of this case. It's not like those typical steel cases that you see in most collector's editions. This is a Low edition, so they have gone all out. This ammo can here, nice and heavy, nice rigid design. Nothing's getting through that, probably not even a bullet, but it's reminiscent of the kind of ammo caches you find in the game, the ammo cans that you pick up, the on-site procurement stuff. So I'm really glad they went that route. All right, so let's open this thing up, take a look inside. Oh, really nice, sturdy design there on the hinges. I love that. It's a nice, sturdy lid. That everything in here is top notch in this Low edition of the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. A little bit of packing there. All right, let's see what's inside this epic edition. Start with one of the smaller things. Oh, look at that. A nice sidearm. Probably something to kind of show some of the on-site procurement stuff that Solid Snake would probably pick up along his missions. It's not a SOCOM, but I'll go with it. This is a P-30 Stinger. Rack that back. These are all Airsoft weapons. I'm pretty sure that the guys over at Kojima Productions wouldn't want a real weapon being sent out, but got a nice mag there. Pack it back. Really nice. Thanks for that, guys. What else we got inside here? Oh, look at that. Another on-site procurement weapon. Nice scope up there on the Picatinny rail. Nice forward grip for stability. That's a really nice weapon there. Nice packing in this collector's edition. Let's see what we got inside this pouch here. Looks like a little egress kit. Another one of those pouches. Looks like we got a stock, a magazine, and a silencer. Definitely something that you want to do in case you're sneaking. You don't want to let the enemy know. So that's probably why they went with that in this edition. Let's go ahead and put this thing together. Line those threads up. Got to do that properly. Don't want to strip those threads. I mean, so far this Low edition of Metal Gear Solid is looking pretty awesome. I think you'd agree. Let's go ahead and put the stock on there. I mean, just some of the additions that they have in this is just epic. Cap, rack. Let's go single shot. Let's go fully automatic. Oh yeah, now let's go single shot. I guess right now it's just working in fully. Oh, there's a single, there we go. I'm sure they left just enough charge in there so that I could test that out, but got the scope up there. Looks like my rounds are going to go up there on the top, so awesome part of this this Low edition. Alright, what else we got in here? Look at that. Nice little camo pants. Kind of representative of what Solid Snake has to do in Metal Gear Solid 3. Of course, I don't think he's really Solid Snake there. That's just Big Boss. That's what Big Boss has to wear in Metal Gear Solid 3. I would have liked to have had some active camo in this Low edition, but the Guns of the Patriot edition is where you get the active camo. So I didn't have the money to put into that. This was $1,000, so I had to kind of stick with that. Oh, I know exactly what's inside here. I mean, what part of this collector's edition would you not want to protect more than the game itself? But we'll take a look at that later. Let's see what else we got inside here. Oh, nice. Got 5,000 rounds of some Airsoft. Really nice. Thanks for that, guys. We got some packing. Oh, finally, what we seem to have in here is a energy drink used by all good operatives for Foxhound. 24-hour regain. Wonder why they didn't have a Coca-Cola in here. I don't know. You know, maybe Coca-Cola didn't want to play with the Metal Gear Solid series. So thanks, Regain. 24-hour energy, enough to keep you playing all night long. All right. So we've looked at all the extras inside here, not to mention this awesome Pelican case that holds on to what we are all waiting for. You know, with all the stuff that's included in this edition, this right here is the most important part. All the other stuff is fluff. But this Pelican case is nice. You can use that for other stuff. But here's what we really want to see. The Metal Gear Solid game itself. The Legacy Collection. There it is. Metal Gear Solid. Let's take a look at the back. See some of the games that are included here. Try to get a decent zoom in on this. Mei-Ling hasn't given me the proper optics for this. So you get Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid VR missions. You get Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. You get Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. You get Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. And then you get 2 of the graphic novels, Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2. Wow. What an epic collection this has been. With all the extras in the Lolly Lule Lo edition, that is a proper Metal Gear Solid edition that I think we can all be proud of. Let's take a look inside this software box, because that's the real part. Alright, so here it is. This is the Metal Gear Solid, the Legacy Collection. Now, to be seriously, most of the stuff that you saw previously is not really a collector's edition or a Lolly Lule Lo edition of Metal Gear Solid, the Legacy Collection. Just something that I think we would all like to see. One of those epic Metal Gear Solid collector's editions. But here's what you get so far. The Legacy Collection includes pretty much the Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, in a disc form, and then you also get Metal Gear Solid 4. One of the things that you don't get out of any other series that's currently been released is this nice little book. Now, this book gives you sort of a look at some of the things that the history of Metal Gear is known for, some artwork by Shinkawa. There's a lot of illustrations in here, some of the stuff that you guys may not have seen from different regions, like in Japan being released there. That Metal Gear Solid 2, the document of, that is a PlayStation 2 disc that you can interact with the entire game of Metal Gear Solid 2. Look at some of the geometry, pan the camera around the opening bridge sequence all the way through the tanker, and it's really just an exploratory documentary that is interactive. I really like it. So this book kind of gives you a look at some of the things that maybe not everybody sees. It's got some stuff on Metal Gear Solid 4. If you guys are familiar with the Regain, Coke didn't seem to want to play with Metal Gear Solid, so this is real stuff. I mean, when I visited Japan, I actually picked one of these up. So this 24-hour energy drink, Regain, is sort of like the United States Red Bull. Lipovitan, if you guys are familiar with that. It's kind of just like that. It's just some vitamin drink to give you a boost, keep you awake while you're driving. But I thought that was pretty cool to pick up. But the book itself is really nice. I mean, I could probably spend a good hour or two just going through each one of these pages, analyzing all the different illustrations and the art. I like Shinkawa's work. But really good stuff in there, so I'm glad that that was included with it. All right, so the box itself includes the software. All right, something that you might or might not know about this set is you have to use this voucher in order to download Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid VR missions. Yeah, it's not on the disc. You have to install it onto your hard drive. That's probably one of my only pet peeves about this, is I was hoping everything would be on the disc. But for some reason they couldn't put the extra gigabyte maximum that I think it would take.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
Snake?
Alright, so on the disc, for disc number 2, you're going to get Metal Gear. Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Freeze.
Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater.
Altitude 30,000.
you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
And you're going to get Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
Hey, boss! Wanna go around?
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't fall. Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Big Boss.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view. To change your settings, use the Start button to open the menu. There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the directional buttons while holding the R2 button to switch weapons. Ready your weapon with the L1 button. Then press the R1 button to fire. How about a little shooting practice? Try hitting a coconut. Select equipment by pressing the square or circle button while holding the L2 button. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu. The M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire. The facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use the L1 button to ready throwing weapons. Once you ready the weapon, throw with the R1 button. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button. Don't you think you could use a little more practice? I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. Break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
Now, the Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2 digital graphic novels are not like the Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel that was released on the PSP. You don't get to interact with it the same way. It's the same digital graphic novel in motion, and you actually get the voice actors to voice the dialogue that's usually in the text bubbles. But I'll kind of show you what the PSP version looked like here really quickly to see what you're missing out of this collection. Alright, so this was the Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel as it was originally released on the PlayStation Portable. The only difference between the two versions are you do not get to interact with the DVD, Blu-ray kind of version movie that you get with the Legacy Collection. So let's take a quick look. The difference with the version you get with the Legacy Collection is you can sit back and watch the entire video much like you can on the PSP, but the dialogue bubbles are actually voiced, where here they are not. So again, you can interact with each one of these. I kind of see my sync rate. You kind of move through this, and then when you start to get to specific slides or pages that you can interact with, you press the square button and you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can pan around and try to look for specific parts within that page. And I can go down here. These are each one of the individual pages from the comic book that was released by IDW. Great art by Ashley Wood. Got a lot of my Metal Gear Solid comic books signed by Ashley, so thank you very much. I love his artwork. Alright, so if I wanted to go into this, I could again watch it. I could skip at it, through it at my own pace. I can go back and look at each individual one. I can hit the square button again, and then I can pan around, try to find individual pieces, zoom in, and you're essentially kind of playing the comic and being sneaky and trying to find stuff. But this is the kind of thing that you won't get out of the Legacy Collection version. You're essentially just going to watch a movie, which is actually pretty good. I kind of like that idea. So you get something there that you didn't get here that people might have been asking for.
That's close enough. Kill the lights and radio comm links. Pure stealth from here on in.
You can see how the text is voiced.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel. What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk. Don't move a muscle.
What the?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound, Colonel Campbell. I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief.
Got it, but the door's locked.
You've got to find some way to get in there, Snake. Hurry up and get him out.
Your mission ends here. This is the greatest handgun ever made.
Move so fast. And apparently doesn't want to stay and chat.
Finally! The mighty Solid Snake is finished.
Yeah. Pathetic. There is no honor in that weapon.
Turn around very slowly.
Meryl.
Snake!
My God. Meryl.
Missed, but just barely. She is strong. She fights my influence with all her will.
What should I call you anyway? Little brother?
I'll send you to hell so you can ask him. Ah, what's wrong, little brother? No room to die.
And you are worthy to engage me in true combat.
Greetings and farewell, brother.
Liquid. Snake here. I'm about to enter the cargo hold.
Affirmative. You sure no one saw your tussle with that Russian woman?
You have to get to the president right.
Bring him down! Bring him down!
He's too fast! I can't get...
I've lost communications with SEAL Team Alpha.
I know you're in here, murderer. Show yourself and finish me like you finished off my father.
So, what do you think of Fat Man's little toys? Crazy Ball Bob! You'll laugh yourself silly.
So, before we perforate each other, just answer me one question. Just whose side are you on this time?
The same side I've always been on. Mine.
Right! Take cover!
Damn. Kid's a sick duck.
Right! Grab the rope and hang on!
King. Solidness.
No, not Big Boss. My God, George. Your eye. What? Don't call me those names. Big Boss is dead. And George Sears was just an alias I used as president. Fool.
Did you honestly think you could stop us from activating Arsenal gear?
It ain't active yet, pal. There's
still time. Happy birthday, Victor. Here, it's yours. Now, blow out the candles.
10 of them. One for each year of my life.
Bastard! You hung me out to dry!
Don't you get ugly with me, kid.
You lied to me. Knocked me unconscious. And left me to be tortured to death. Damn it!
You can't run forever, Jack. You'll have to stand and fight eventually.
You want to fight? Then let's do it. Just you and me.
The exercise is over. All that's left is to clean up the mess. Starting with all of you.
But you get Metal Gear Solid 4.
This is Snake. Do you read me? What's the situation? I'm just inside the city limits. This place is crawling with lizards. Ah, AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons. Officially designated Irving by the U.S. military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible. In this war, neither side is your enemy. There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
footsteps.
Better check it out.
So there you go. That's a look at the Metal Gear Solid, the Legacy Collection games from 1987 to 2012. I think it's a pretty good collection if you're coming into the Metal Gear Solid at this series at this point, and it's a good setup for Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. So I think this is a good place to start. It's a good collection. Those hardcore collectors highly recommend going out and getting a second copy. Don't open that one. Keep a hold of it. And it's something that you could definitely add to your growing collection. For those just getting into the Metal Gear Solid series, I highly suggest this. You get a lot in here to get you into the Metal Gear Solid saga. Look forward to the next video.